almost spring game time. How far along do you think they are? Are they about where you wanted them to be at this stage?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've thrown a lot at them. I was just talking to Coach Brown today about, all the different defenses we've installed, and we would never have this many going into a week or a game. But obviously, we're trying to throw a lot of stuff at them and see what sticks. Again, see what they can do, what they can't do, what their strengths are, weaknesses are. We're at a good spot at this point in time. I think, with the guys, they've come out and they've competed. Back-to-back days right here would have been warm temperatures, a little tough on them, I thought. We like to spread it out a little bit more. It's just kind of the way it worked out for this spring. But yeah, we're kind of where we thought we'd be. I think, I still think the defense has kind of been ahead of the offense throughout the spring. Depending on what scenario you put in, like today we did a lot of third and short and tight red today, and so the offense did a little bit better. But obviously there's individuals that really has shown out and done some great things. And guys are getting better every day. A guy like Barry Jackson today, I thought had a really nice day today, who's had a ton of reps in the slot. For a guy who's just got here in January, he's learned a lot. He's one that's kind of stood out that I think that deserves recognition.
The running game has been kind of your bread and butter. Mm-hmm. Where do you think this is at? It looks like the offensive line's coming together and your backs are running with some confidence.
Yeah, I think, obviously starts up front. I think, feeling good about the first O-line unit up there. They've done some nice things, open a hole, going against a really talented D-line, I think. So they've done some really good things. And then, twos fall off a little bit. But, you're talking a bunch of freshmen up front with the twos, and which makes it a lot more difficult to run the ball. And I think our backs run hard, and all guys have gotten reps there. 5 and 6 guys have getting reps in the running back room. Connor had some good runs today. I mean, I think that room's coming around as well. I still think, you got to be able to run the football, but, we got to be able to throw it also. And so we really kind of emphasize a little bit more throwing, trying to get better at that part of it. Shamon's come out the last couple of days, made some nice plays at tight end. I think he's going to be a good asset for us to be able to split out, but he's also done good in the block game, especially for a guy who's coming off the surgery in the offseason that he had. But he's been a nice addition to be able to get back this spring.
I know you guys are going Thursday too, but on Saturday, what should we expect? Is it going to feel like a real game? How's it going to look?
No, I mean, I don't think so. I think there's not many years where I've had like a real game, just because you got certain positions that are a little bit thin, and if you go to splitting up, playing a real game, you just don't have enough. So it's gonna look like football though. We're gonna put the ball down, we're gonna move it, first and 10, and let's play ball. We'll do a lot of that. Then toward the end of it, we'll start working it more down in the red zone. So we'll work, plus 30. Inside the 18 and inside the 9, and try to create some scenarios that way. We'll do a few little special team things within the scrimmage as well. But we'll see how many plays we end up running. But I mean, I anticipate over 100. 125 snaps, something like that. So we'll get a lot of good work in.
A lot more team maybe than a normal.
Oh yeah, a lot more team. It'll be the most team we've had obviously all spring. I think maybe 75. Reps in a practice, maybe it's what we've gotten. So we'll get 125-ish, so maybe 50 more reps like that. And the coaches will be off the side. I mean, we're going to let the guys go out and play. Let's kind of see where we're at. And we won't do as much on Saturday that we've been doing all spring, because we want the guys to be able to play fast and get out there and get some stuff done. We don't want to look real sloppy out there on Saturday.
Now that this defense has kind of gotten some reps under their belt to acclimate, how do you think Deshaun Pace has really adjusted to that safety role that you guys are really throwing at him?
He's done exceptionally well. I think the spot he's playing a lot of star type positions, which is our outside backer / safety nickel position. He's been outstanding. We're doing a lot of things with him, bringing him off the edge. He's playing coverage. He's playing some one-on-one. Exceptional athlete. Got a lot of turnovers, interceptions, so he's done outstanding with that.
What are kind of the overall themes you're looking to achieve on Saturday, just as a group?
Overall what?
Overall themes, takeaways you want to see on Saturday.
Really and truly, it's just let the coaches stand on the sideline. Let's see what the guys can do on their own. That's what I want to see. I want the guys to have fun, play hard, make plays. There'll be guys making plays Saturday that maybe hadn't made as many all spring, and Saturday they show up. They'll get their chance and opportunity. It's like, we're going to tell our guys, maybe you haven't got as many reps, but you're going to get them Saturday. It's going to be some guys out there maybe hadn't got as much, because I want everybody to get an opportunity. There'll be a lot of families here to watch their guys play. I want everybody to get out there and show what they can do. I think for the most part, it's just a day for the guys to go out and have fun and fly around. and let's see where we're at. I think that's what this game's meant to have fun and go out there and play. So let's see them do that.
Philip Wilder might be a name that the fans don't know a whole lot about yet. What do you think? What have you seen from him at right tackle?
Yeah, it feels he's come in and right off the bat got a million reps as well. He's kind of like Barry, just got here, but we're throwing a lot at him. He's a guy that I think that's going to give us some depth up front. He's very athletic. It'll be great for him in the weight room the next 3 to 4 months. He's a little stronger, but he is athletic. He moves around well. He's learning the offense, gotten better and better each practice. He's learned a ton, man, and he'll tell you that. And I think he's excited about what he can do to be able to help us this fall, and he'll certainly probably be in the rotation this fall as well.
Jamal Williams, the other guy, looks like you maybe moved him between that dog spot and then also playing down on the ground. He hasn't, played a ton in his time here before. What have you seen out of him, and where do you think maybe he fits best in the defense?
Yeah, I think it still remains to be seen. I think we're still seeing what he can do. He's shown some flashes and done some good things. Hopefully, utilize his quickness and be able to, cause havoc up front. I mean, whether it be from the stand-up or in a D-line position or, slanting and angling and coming up inside. I mean, he's done a lot of those things this spring well. There's times where he's going around the time. I mean, so he's made plays. I think there'll be a role for him for sure to be able to get on the field and get a rotation. We like to be able to play a lot of guys on defense, keep them fresh throughout the day, and he'll certainly be a guy that'll be in the rotation.
Do you expect to see Joey Belgian at all the rest of spring on Saturday?
No. Joey had an injury. He's out right now. So we'll see. We'll have a little bit more update on him probably next week after the spring and stuff. But he will not participate. We're probably going to have 8 to 10 guys that will not participate in the game for injury purposes. Prater's one that will not participate. His shoulder's been aggravating him a little bit. He's done some things, but not been able to cut loose. So we're gonna probably hold him out. And there's a couple others. Luke Cantor's been out for the remainder of the spring. He won't play. So yeah, I mean 8 to 10 guys. So, but for the most part, I mean we're going to see most everybody else, which I think coming out of spring is a good sign.
Got the one-night golf on Friday and the captain's breakfast on Saturday.
Yeah, looking forward.
Is this kind of your first opportunity to get to know a lot of these former guys?
Yeah, and I've been able to meet a lot that's come by, the building or practice. But yeah, that'll be special to be able to go out to the Friday for the golf outing. All former players, to be able to hang out with them, that's going to be awesome. And a bunch of them are going to stay for Saturday, so we'll get to hang out some more. And you mentioned the captain's breakfast. What a great tradition that is, to be able to hear from some of those guys, captains from a lot of eras throughout the tenure here in Cincinnati football. So we're excited about that. It's going to be a fun weekend. To be very busy. We got a ton of recruits here Saturday as well. A lot of great players coming up. So I'm excited to show off our team and everything that we have surrounding our program. So it's going to be a fun weekend.
Any questions for Coach? Thanks.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks, Coach.